Are you ready?
Are you ready?
For a podcast hosted by George T.
Who the hell are you?
I am the movie geek.
Who are you?
I am the movie geek.
You are such a geek.
Thank you.
And now, on with the show.
It's time!
It's showtime.
It's showtime.
Here we go. Hello and welcome back to the Movie Geek Podcast. My name is George T. and I am your host again. I am glad that you have stayed with me through the first 4 episodes, and we've got a lot more. I've been recording a bunch of extra material and cannot wait to drop that as well. But this is the weekly podcast, and I've got movie news, and we also have the review of the People's Choice Award, which should be very interesting to say the least. But first, let's get to the box office for this past weekend. Well, it was another Sony Marvel bomb. Of course, we're talking about Madam Web. Again, finishing second behind Bob Marley's movie. And I'm sure Bob Marley's movie was very good. But again, Sony trying to do Marvel thing is not working. The only thing it has done well is the Spider-Man stuff. I don't know why they cannot figure out the rest of it. And that is a subject for another podcast when I do my Marvel one. It's sad. You're taking good characters that Marvel has and you're just making horrible movies. It's just sad but true reality. So Bob Marley was number 1 and Madam Web was a distant number 2. And most likely with this weekend's box office, it will not stay in the top 3. Because we have Drive Away Doll this weekend with a very ensemble cast by the Coen brother, and it looks really, really good. So, that being said, it will have Madam Web in a webbing somewhere. And of course, we're talking big movie coming out next weekend with Dune 2. Dune has been released back into the theater, so if you haven't seen it yet on the big screen, it is definitely worth the big screen look. It is an amazing looking movie, and Dune 2 looks to be just as amazing. All right, so let's get to the news really quickly. We have the new Borderland trailer that came out. This is based on a video game. This movie's trailer has very Guardians of the Galaxy-ish type feeling to it. Very campy. It's going to be non-stop action, lots of laughs. I mean, look at this cast. You've got Kate Blanchett, Kevin Hart, Jamie Lee Curtis, Jack Black. I mean, it's just going to be a funny movie, and the trailer looks very, very good. So it's definitely going to be worth a watch. So if you haven't seen the trailer yet, I would definitely check that out. Also in movie news, and this is something that is really sad, but I don't know, maybe it'll be somewhat decent. It's going to be a different take, but a remake of the Ferris Bueller's Day Off movie. It is from the makers of Cobra Kai. It is going to be titled Sam and Victor's Day Off. So it's going to be so it will have a lot of the similarities to Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but it is going to be a buddy movie. Okay. Ferris Bueller's Day Off was a very big hit. Is it worthy of doing a remake of? I don't know. Just like White Man Can't Jump when Hulu did their White Man Can't Jump. Again, good movies, but we're doing remakes. I don't know. It is kind of sad. In other news, we've got The Conjuring 4 news coming out, and this will end the main series of movies for the Conjuring universe. So that means that this is going to be it of the major tales, and then they're going to be the spin-off ones that they've been talking about. Unless this movie doesn't make a lot of money, then maybe they will not do so. However, I have a strong feeling that another Conjuring movie will do money. And that is what the box office is hoping for as well. And if this movie does do pretty well in the box office, this will become one of 5 horror franchises that would gross over $1 billion. Conjuring universe would have 9 movies get over that 1 billion. You have Aliens, which had 8, Resident Evil had 10, Saw had 10, and It is the other one, and it only had 2 movies. So those 5 franchises would be over $1 billion if The Conjuring 4 can conjure up enough money to, and I think it will. The Conjuring movies have been very good, although the original Annabelle movie was lame and it was very predictable. But Annabelle Creation and Annabelle Goes Home was very good, so it kind of redeemed itself there. And then the main movies were good. The Nun was decent. Nun 2. Did we really need a bridge to connect the two? Maybe not, but it is what it is. All right, so now we've got some bad news. Ballerina, which was the John Wick spinoff, has been moved an entire year. It is now coming out June 6th of 2025. Production was wrapped on it. However, I have a feeling that from what the news was reporting that they are redoing some and adding some parts to it. There's going to be some more spin-offs, or it may lead to a John Wick 5. So again, sad news in that regard, because it was one of my top 25 that I was looking forward to this year, and unfortunately now we've pushed it to 2025. Speaking of Marvel, X-Men 97 is dropping on Disney Plus, and it has no relation to the MCU whatsoever. So if anybody thinks it's going to tie into Deadpool and Wolverine or going to boost into the Marvel Universe, it's not. It is going to be a standalone show, just like cartoons were back in the 90s. So I'm looking forward to it. I need to get some time to watch it. I'm going to enjoy this because I loved the cartoons growing up. I actually own them. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do here with X-Men 97. Avengers 5 has now dropped the Kang Dynasty title. So right now, Avengers 5 is just Avengers 5. So the studio, and again, I'll go more into detail when I do the Marvel set, is pretty much going to drop the whole Kang thing, which I don't know. Like, there are other actors that you could put into Kang. You could get another actor and then kind of do what you did with The Matrix, and when the Oracle died, you brought in another woman and then kind of explained her absence without explaining why she had passed away. And that's why she's not in the third film. You could easily just have Kang look different. And I mean, I don't know. Hey, whatever they're going to do, I'm hoping that Deadpool and Wolverine sets the course now for the Marvel Cinematic Universe to continue forward, and we'll see if that happens. And then on TV news, the big weekend for The Walking Dead, because we are going to have the return of Michonne and Rick in The Ones Who Live. I am looking forward to this. It is a 6-episode event. So 6 episodes, we'll tie it all together, and then we'll see where the Walking Dead universe goes from here. But where has Rick been? Why has Rick not been able to get away for the last, 6, 7 years? 8 years, maybe? Again, we did the time jump for when he disappeared to when we saw Judith being a badass, and it was about 6 years. And then the show went on, and they had a couple more seasons at least. So you have to think it's about 8 years. Now, Michonne left maybe year 6.5, 7. So it could be just 7. But hopefully they'll explain the timeline, explain why he has been gone for so long. And 6 episodes is going to be it's going to be fast and it's going to be fun. I'll do a recap of the show on another podcast when it is over. Speaking of a new show that's coming out on Tuesday on Hulu, it is Shogun. This show looks really, really good. If you've ever played Ghost of Tsushima, this kind of gives that vibe of this show. So I'm definitely looking forward to this, and it is going to be on Hulu or FX on Hulu. Definitely check this out, and that's what I'm looking forward to on TV for the next however many weeks this goes. All right, let's get into the People's Choice Award. People's Choice Awards is for the people. Nominations for movies, TV, reality TV, music, and sports figures. We're only going to talk about the movies and the TV shows. I'm going to tell you right now, I hate reality TV. I hate the kind of competition TV. For me, it blends in just like reality TV. I don't really care to live vicariously through people on TV, dating shows, and watching the Kardashians. That stuff does not appeal to me whatsoever. I know it does for a lot of people, but that is not for me. So we're going to focus, because this is the Movie Geek podcast, we're going to only focus on the movies and the TV part. So again, the People's Choice was voted on by the fans, submitted by the fans. So all of these awards were fan-driven. And I think you're going to start to notice what I'm going to be saying right now. This is Barbie's Revenge Tour. All right. So why don't we begin with, we'll go with TV Performance of the Year. All right. So Billie Eilish, who is a singer, wins this award for the show Swarm. So again, I don't know the show very well, but it beat out some really good actors and actresses like John Hamm for The Morning Show, Meryl Streep in Only Murders in the Building, and Stephen Yen for Beef. So, I don't have an issue with this. Again, this is voted on by the people, and the people spoke, and they like Billie Eilish. They like her songs. They liked her acting. So then we go to Drama TV Star of the Year. So this was a heavy list. Bella Ramsey, Pedro Pascal in The Last of Us, Ice-T and Mariska Hargitay for Law & Order SVU, Jennifer Aniston for The Morning Show, and also Reese Witherspoon, and then Karen Culkin for Succession, and Chase Stokes for Outer Banks. Now, past Succession's Carrie Culkin won for Best Drama Actor. Well, this one was voted on by the fans, and Jennifer Aniston for The Morning Show was your big winner. She's very good, although I'm a Last of Us guy, so I would have rather have seen Bella Ramsey had won it. But again, am I going to cry about it? No. All right. Comedy TV Star of the Year. The choices were Ali Wong for Beef, Bowen Yang for SNL, Hannah Wadling for Ted Lasso, also Jason Sarkis, Jeremy Allen White for The Bear, Quinta Brunson for Abbott Elementary, Selena Gomez and Steve Martin for Only Murders in Our Building. And Jeremy Allen White won. He also won, I believe it was the Critics Award as well for Best Comedic Actor. So congratulations to him. Female TV Star of the Year. So Ali Wong, Jennifer Aniston, Mariska Hargitay, Quentin Bronson, Reese Witherspoon for The Morning Show, Rosario Dawson for Ahsoka, and Selena Gomez for Only Murders in the Building. Selena Gomez took home that award. And I love Only Murders in Our Building. It is a very, very funny show. Although Rosario Dawson did pretty well in Ahsoka, so can't argue with that. So now we go to Male TV Show Star of the Year. Chase Stokes for Outer Banks, Jason Sudeikis for Ted Lasso, Jeremy Allen White for The Bear, Karen Culkin for Succession, Pedro Pascal for The Last of Us, Samuel L. Jackson for Secret Invasion, Steve Martin for Only Murders in the Building, and Tom Hiddleston for Loki. Pedro Pascal took that one home for The Last of Us. I don't have an issue with that. He was really good as Joel. I probably would have gone with Tom Hiddleston, but, Loki was really, really good. Sci-fi fantasy show of the year. Ahsoka, American Horror Story, Delicate, Black Mirror, Ghosts, Loki, Secret Invasion, The Mandalorian, and The Witcher. Now, pretty much all of those you can't go wrong with those. But Loki took that one home. And again, Loki season 2 was amazing. The Mandalorian season, not as strong. The Witcher, unfortunately, I did not see this show yet. I know my girlfriend has definitely been watching. Secret Invasion, not that strong by Marvel. Black Mirror, I don't really care for. Ahsoka was good as well, but Loki took that one home. The drama show of the year. We have Chicago Fire, Ginny in Georgia, Grey's Anatomy, Law & Order SVU, Outer Banks, Succession, The Last of Us, and The Morning Show. Now, throughout the award season, it has been Succession that has won all the major awards. In the fans' eyes, The Last of Us is the big winner here, and I applaud them 100%. I think The Last of Us was an amazing show, and I can't wait for season 2. I'm curious to see how they're going to play out season 2. Will they do the way the video game plays it out, or will they do Abby's backstory? If you don't know the game, I do not want to spoil this for you, but one of your main characters from season 1 will you're not going to be happy with. So I'm just going to leave it at that. All right, comedy show of the year: Abbott Elementary, and Just Like That, Never Have I Ever, Only Murders in Our Building, SNL, Ted Lasso, The Bear, and Young Sheldon. So again, during the award show season, The Bear had won most of the comedy awards. And in this one, it is Only Murders in Our Building that took this one home. So again, I applaud the audience on this one. Now, TV show of the year: Grey's Anatomy, Law and Order SVU, Only Murders Our Building, SNL, Ted Lasso, The Bear, The Last of Us, and Vanderpump Rules. Okay, can I just say again, Vanderpump Rules? Why is this even part of the show, TV show of the year? Like, what are we doing? Anyway, Grey's Anatomy was the winner here. Okay, Grey's Anatomy's been on a long time. I guess people wanted to see it win. All right, movie performance of the year. So the actors in this one: America Ferrara, Charles Newton, Natalie Portman for May December, Danielle Brooks for Color Purple, Jacob Elordi for Saltburn, Melissa McCarthy for Little Mermaid, Viola Davis for Air. America Ferrara wins for Barbie. And this is going to be a precursor for a lot of things that anybody from Barbie has been nominated for in the People's Choice Award. Like I said, this is going to be the Barbie revenge tour, and I will explain my position afterwards. We go to drama movie star of the year. Your choices are Calvin Murphy for Oppenheimer, along with Florence Pugh, Julia Roberts for Leave the World Behind, Fantasia Barrow for Color Purple, Jacob Elordi for Priscilla, Jenna Ortega for Scream 6, Leonardo DiCaprio, Killers of the Flower Moon, and Michael B. Jordan for Creed 3. And Jenna Ortega, who's had a phenomenal last year with the success of Wednesday, wins it for Scream 6. I don't have an issue with that. Jenna Ortega is definitely a hot actress in Hollywood right now, and she's doing an amazing job with the opportunity that she's been given. You go, Jenna. Can't wait to see you in Beetlejuice 2. Comedy movie star of the year. So you have Adam Sandler. You are not invited to my bat mitzvah. Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney for Anyone But You. Jennifer Lawrence for No Hard Feelings. Margot Robbie for Barbie. Also Ryan Gosling. Scarlett Johansson for Asteroid City. And Timothée Chalamet for Wonka. Your winner was Jennifer Lawrence for No Hard Feelings. This movie was hysterical, and Jennifer Lawrence definitely deserved this award for comedic performance. Action movie star of the year. We have Brie Larson for The Marvels, Chris Pratt for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Gail Gadot for Heart of Stone, Jason Momoa for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Keanu Reeves, John Wick 4, Rachel Saplin for Hunger Games, Viola Davis for Hunger Games, and Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. And your winner was Rachel Saplin for Hunger Games. This is also a thing about Hunger Games. Hunger Games prequel, The Ballad of Songbird and Snakes. Look, this movie did not do it for me as far as a prequel to see how the Hunger Games started. I know a lot of people loved it. It was just, it was not as good as it should have been. I mean, you're trying to tell the story of how the Hunger Games came together, how Jon Snow came in power, but it just was drawn out so long. But I know the people loved it, and that's why Rachel gets the nod on this one. Female movie star of the year: Florence Pugh for Oppenheimer, Halle Berry for Little Mermaid, Jenna Ortega for Scream 6, Julia Roberts, Leave the World Behind, Margot Robbie for Barbie, Rachel Zegler for Hunger Games, Viola Davis for Hunger Games. And Margot Robbie is the people's choice in this one. Again, the list was pretty strong. Margot Robbie, all right, I give it to you for Barbie. Now, this one, just saying, is definitely the reason why this is the Barbie Revenge Tour. Male Movie Star of the Year. Calvin Murphy for Oppenheimer. Chris Pratt for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Keanu Reeves for John Wick 4. Leonardo DiCaprio for Killers of the Flower Moon. Michael B. Jordan for Creed 3. Ryan Gosling for Barbie. Timothy Chalamet for Wonka. And Tom Cruise for Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. Ryan Gosling is your winner. Okay. We get it. Barbie has been so polarizing this year with people saying, "Oh, the Oscars screwed them over," and blah blah blah. But you're telling me that if you've seen the movie and you agree with me, or you don't agree with me, do you really believe that Ryan Gosling should have won over anyone on this list? All right, Timothy Chalamet was better in Wonka than Ryan Gosling, okay? Leonardo DiCaprio is always good, okay? He got shunned at the Oscar. He didn't even get a nomination for Best Actor. He is better than that. And no disrespect to Ryan Gosling, but again, the fans spoke out because they loved Barbie, and Barbie kept getting screwed over. So take home your award. Drama Movie of the Year. Creed 3. Five Nights at Freddy's. Is that really a drama, though? I'm just curious about this, why it was even in there. Killers of the Flower Moon, Leave the World Behind, Megan, Oppenheimer, Scream 6, and Color Purple. Again, is Scream 6 more drama than horror? I don't know. A couple of these were a little odd to me, but your winner was Oppenheimer. Comedy of the Year. 80 for Brady, Anyone But You. Are You There, God? ? It's Me, Margaret. Asteroid City, Barbie, Cocaine Bear. Are you kidding me right now? Cocaine Bear made a list for a possible award? No Hard Feelings, and Wonka. But Barbie is your winner for the Comedy of the Year. Okay. I mean, No Hard Feelings, Wonka, Asteroid City, way better movies. Sorry, just way better movies. Okay. Action Movie of the Year. You have Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Fast X, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, John Wick 4, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbird and Snakes, The Marvels, and Transformers Rise of the Beast. Hunger Games is your winner. I'm sorry, that is more not action, but it is actually probably more drama than action. It was, again, the build-up from Jon Snow, his love affair with one of the tributes that he was trying to protect. There wasn't that much action in this film, but hey, critics, the people spoke. The people wanted Hunger Games. They loved the Hunger Games. They wanted Hunger Games. They win. I mean, really, are we talking about the same action category? I mean, look at John Wick 4. Okay, John Wick 4 was like nonstop action, killing, and toward the end before the duel, when he's falling down every flight of stairs, he's still able to get back up, is laughable, but I mean, it just encompasses action and violence. I mean, I don't know. And finally, the big award for the night, the Movie of the Year. And I can't even wait to tell you this one. I bet you can't wait either. I bet you already know the answer to this just by the tone of my voice. So here we go. Your choices are Barbie, Fast X. Are we kidding ourselves? Fast X. Sorry, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Okay, it was a good movie, but to make a best of list for the year, there's a bunch of other movies I would have picked over that. As much as I'm a Marvel fan, I can't with Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Oppenheimer, going to win the Academy Award. Oh, spoiler alert for my Oscar prediction. Spider-Man Across the Spideyverse, the universe, and that one was an amazing one. Again, Sony did really well with this. They need to continue doing animation Spider-Man movies because they have definitely done something spectacular with this stuff. Unfortunately, though, they can't make a live-action movie to save their ass. The Little Mermaid, really, this movie got so much backlash, and it's made the Movie of the Year list. Again, what were people smoking? Super Mario Brother movie, again, wow. And how about the last one? The Taylor Swift Eras Tour. Are we kidding? It was not a movie. It was put out in the movies, okay? People couldn't see her live. So she decided to throw it on a movie screen. And that is what is considered movie of the year? Oh my god, can I just throw up in my mouth? I think I did. Alright, so here is your winner. It was Barbie. Revenge Tour taken care of. So you had Movie of the Year, Comedic Actress or Comedic Star of the Year. You also had Male Star of the Year. Yikes. So again, the fans spoke out. They wanted not only the Hunger Games, but a Barbie redemption tour. Barbie is to win every award. Fine, whatever. Again, Barbie was a unique movie, okay? It was unique, all right? It's not everyone's cup of tea. It drew an audience. It continued to draw an audience. But look at it from an Academy perspective. Is it really worth giving it a nomination to win Best Movie? Or is it worth... I don't know. It's hard. And I know I've mentioned this over and over again. But again, Barbie is Barbie. It was good for what it was, and for people to be so offended by the fact that it didn't win or didn't get nominated for awards. Again, everybody has their opinion, and I have mine. And according to the Academy of the Oscars and everywhere. I mean, hey, look at it this way. It didn't wind up in the Razzies, which I do have a special already taped, and I will drop that at some point about the Razzies, but it didn't get nominated for anything in the Razzies. So again, people liked it, but is or was it worthy enough for all the Academy Award nominations that people thought it should? And the answer is no. Again, good movie, not worthy. But the people spoke, and they spoke loud, and they said, Barbie is our movie. We want it to win every major award. Here are the people's choice. You know what? That is your opinion, and you spoke loudly, and congratulations on that. You guys deserve it. Okay, that is our show for today. And don't forget, every Thursday will be a new one. And I've got stuff in the works. I keep saying that, and I know I'm going to drop these little things here and there. I have a Razzie special that I have almost done finalizing, and I've got another one coming up. I definitely have a Marvel one in production at the moment, and I've got Star Wars one in production as well. So look for those. I won't give dates. I will just drop them when I randomly can. But every Thursday, there will be a new podcast here. And I am so grateful for everyone who tunes in, downloads, listens. Thank you very much. And we'll talk again. We will see you at the movies.
See you next time. Bye.
Waiting for you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Hasta la vista, baby.
That's all, folks.